Hey there and welcome back. In today's video, it's all about Throne and Liberty. I'll be going over the top 5 things you need to know before the global beta launch on July 18th and followed by the global release on September 17th. I'll also discuss if Throne and Liberty is pay to win. Now, if you aren't familiar with Throne and Liberty, it is a free to play MMORPG centered around guild-based combat. Now, in my opinion, it leads heavily on guild PvP and some PvE. Since Throne and Liberty will be released not only on PC but on console, it plays extremely well on controller. Now, Throne and Liberty is highly anticipated and will be flooded with players come open beta and release. So my goal is that you are familiar with some of the basics and how the game works before you jump in. Now imagine yourself in a large-scale PvP battle where your entire guild is relying on you to lead and you find yourself facing an unexpected enemy known as lag. Don't worry, I have a solution to get rid of that lag fast. Today's sponsor is LagoFast. LagoFast will help you ensuring that you stay connected in Throne and Liberty and not have to face the disappointment of your guild mates. LagoFast Game Booster guarantees ultra smooth gaming with faster connection routes, maximizing performance and network stability. The best part is that you can easily download LagoFast absolutely free by doing a quick Google search for LagoFast. Click on the first link and head over to the download free button. Once you've got LagoFast installed, just head over to Throne and Liberty, use the add to Steam to set it up quickly. You can choose from different servers to find the one with the lowest ping or hit boost for smoother gaming. LagoFast works with lots of MMOs like Terraceland and World of Warcraft, and it works for both PC and consoles. You can also click on the link in my description, which will take you directly to the download page. Make sure to use code Donnie to enjoy 30% off LagoFast. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into the video. So at number 5, let's talk about how weapons work and how to level up your skills. So you can have up to 2 weapons equipped at the same time. You'll have the option of using a two-handed greatsword, a sword and board, wand, daggers, bow, crossbow, and a staff. Each weapon will have a set of abilities that you will unlock as you level up. It is up to you to decide which 2 weapons you would like to use and combo your abilities together depending on your playstyle. Now, with your abilities, you'll go into your menu and go into your skill section. You'll see that every skill itself has an option to be able to be leveled up. This can be either your main abilities or your passives. You'll be able to level them up as you gain skill books or training books while you play the game or doing different types of content. So at number 4, talent points when leveling and how to maximize. So you'll get a talent point every level that you reach and you can apply it towards strength, dexterity, wisdom, and perception. Depending on your weapon choice and playstyle, you can choose where to apply your talent points. So strength increases your defense, max health, health regen, max damage, and min damage. Dexterity increases your quickness, critical attacks, evasion, and max damage. Wisdom will increase your max mana, your mana regen, your cooldowns, and your max damage. And lastly, you have perception, which provides you with the increased accuracy, crowd control, and min and max damage. So once again, when you decide on which weapon you have decided to play, you'll be able to make the choices on how to apply your talent points. The great news is that you can easily reset your talent points and adjust them as you gain levels. Now for number 3, I have how to craft gear and weapons. So you can craft gear in major cities at different NPCs. There will be some for armor, accessories, and weapons. You'll use material gained from quests, open world tasks, solo dungeons, and group dungeons. You might need to farm and gather some materials in the open world. The most important items needed are lithographs. I recommend clicking on them and using the how to acquire button, and you can see exactly where to go and what level content is needed. Now you can do this for all the materials that you might need. One thing to keep in mind is that the items you craft will roll different traits. They can range from 2 to 3 different traits and will be unlocked as you level your gear or weapons. Now, number 2 is how to find content and which content to do. So the great news is that there's a lot of content in Throne of Liberty from the get-go. This means even at lower levels, you'll have different options on how to level and empower your character. Early on, you will follow a linear quest line and story as you unlock different content. One of the most important features to get familiar with early is your leveling log. Now you can find this in the menus or by using the left bracket command on your keyboard. Starting from level 1, you'll have different missions available to you that you can do alongside your main quest. You'll receive important materials, training books, growth stones, and even different morphs for your travel forms. So make sure to take advantage and do these as you level. Now, once you reach level 15, you'll unlock what is called a secret dungeon. This is a solo player dungeon that you can queue up straight from the menus. As you level and progress through the tower's floors, you will unlock higher level bosses that provide you with growth stones for your gear, accessories, and weapons. Now, once you reach level 31, you'll be able to start collecting rare growth stones for higher level gear. At level 20, you'll unlock co-op dungeons, which is pretty much your average group dungeon that you're familiar with. They usually tend to have trash mobs with some small bosses and one main boss. I do recommend running these dungeons as you level, as they provide important rewards like lithographs, growth stones, and even drop weapons for you. They do tend to be a bit easy since they are grouped up with 5 other players. Now keep in mind that Throne and Liberty is a huge guild content game, so make sure to join a guild to do PvE and PvP. Now, number 1, leveling up your gear and transferring gear. Alright, so knowing how to level up your gear and use the transfer feature is important as you level. To level up your gear, you'll head over to your equipment enchanting menu and use the growth stones that match either weapons, armor, and accessories. The higher level your item, the more growth stones it will require. Now when leveling up, the percentage of how much your item levels can vary from either 25% to 80%. Now the good thing is that unlike other games like Lost Ark, you won't ever fail a level up. It can just range on how big that level up is going to be for you. Now the cool thing is that Throne and Liberty has added to their game what is called a transfer option. This allows you to transfer 100% of the experience from one item to a different item. So let's say your uncommon helmet is level 10 and now you have come across a rare helmet that you want to use. Instead of starting from level 1 and having to use all of your rare growth stones, you can use the transfer feature where it will transfer the experience from your green helmet to your blue helmet. Now keep in mind that it won't transfer the level, so rare items require more experience. Your new item can end up being level 4 instead of level 10, even though 100% of that experience was transferred. Alright, so we've gone over 5 things to keep in mind when starting Throne and Liberty. However, I wanted to take some time to address pay to win and if it applies to Throne and Liberty. To keep it short, Throne and Liberty is pay to win. Now it isn't as bad as Lost Ark or BDO, but it's definitely worse than games like World of Warcraft and Terrasland. So you might be asking yourself, how exactly is Throne and Liberty pay to win? So the main reason that Throne and Liberty is pay to win is that you can purchase the best items in the game with Lucent. Now you might be thinking, well, can't everyone do that? Well, the answer is no. The only way to acquire Lucent is to either purchase it from a real money shop with real money, or to farm items in the game, which can take a very long time, and list them on the auction house to earn some Lucent to use for other items. So since the game is run by huge guilds, I'm more than confident that the market will be controlled by them. So unless you're in a guild that helps you with weapons or items, be prepared to play for long hours or have to muster up some of your money. Now there was a recent conference in South Korea where the developers were questioned about their pay-to-win business model and how it will impact the game in the West, and if they had any plans to get rid of the Lucent market. However, unfortunately, the developer stated that Amazon agrees with keeping the current pay-to-win model, so we can expect it to launch come September 17th. Now, if you enjoyed the video and plan on playing Throne and Liberty or other MMORPGs, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to catch me live, I stream on Twitch at twitch.com/Donnie956, where I'll be playing other MMOs and soul-like games. Like always, stay epic, stay legendary, and I'll see you in the next one.